While we were here at Mac's farm in the Cranberry Bog, we discovered a holotape belonging to someone named Enola Walker. Enola Walker's story, Part 1.
This is Enola Walker. Don't know if anyone will hear this, but, life finally took the last thing I had left. Figured I should leave something behind. I lost Joan in 77 and the kids in the drowning, but, I had my damn dogs. It's bad enough that beast tore up the homestead. Ruined everything. I could have rebuilt, but it's not worth it without my boys. So, if you find this place, I'm willing it to you. Just let anyone listen to this tape and they'll know. I took the last of the good chems for the bites, but the rest is yours. The last thing I'm gonna do is hunt that ugly beast down and kill it before I go. I hope you have a good life here. But that monster flew off towards the steakhouse, so maybe avoid that area. Unless I turned it into a fucking crater.
So Enola Walker lost her family and all she had left was her dogs. She claims that some creature that can fly killed her dogs. So it's not the Mirelurks that now live here that did it. The only creatures that fly are scorch beasts. She's on her way towards the steakhouse. So we're gonna head to the steakhouse. Oh, why is there a person got their thing set up here? Just an odd choice. I haven't done a video on the steakhouse yet. But we're not actually headed to the steakhouse, because our next tape is not there. The creature just attacked the steakhouse. Our next tape is actually right over here. At the Robco Research Center's guardhouse, right here. Can't go over that rock. Fine, I'll go around the rock. When we come inside, right here on the desk is her second holotape.
It's still flying south. It's like one of those scorched beasts the thunder was fighting off, but looks strange. Bigger. Never seen one up close before. Looks pregnant, but maybe she's just full. Those dogs kept me sane longer than makes sense, so they're getting a proper send-off. You hear that, you monster? I don't know why I'm recording all this shit. It helps with the disorientation a bit, I suppose. That chems didn't help me none, neither. Skin's peeling and my eyes won't stop bleeding. I reckon that if this is it, then I'm gonna make it count. Alright. I'm gonna shove this backpack full of explosives down that scorch beast's throat as an after-dinner mint. You have a good day, whoever you are out there. A better day than me, at the very least.
So she said that it was headed south. And And we know down south is Fissure Site Prime. She also said that it looked pregnant and looked bigger and different than any other scorch beast. So she sounds like she's describing the queen. And the queen never shows up until we nuke the blast zone. She also doesn't fly this high up. This is also before these events are before the vault dwellers or the pioneers left the vault. So who's to say? Oh, okay. Look at that big boy right there in the road. Who's to say the queen didn't act differently before we got out? So I'm gonna. Oh, hello. This is a travel encounter hotspot right here. I don't want to deal with this guy at the moment. But this travel encounter involves a behemoth being escorted by some floaters. Oh. Guess I should take out the floaters because I have a thing for killing floaters. Who is shooting me? Is that the floater? I mean, it is technically a projectile. The fire guy left. I'm not gonna chase him down. We're gonna continue the walk. So the reason I'm gonna walk the path she walked is because Enola Walker, her last name, or her first name is just Alone backwards, and then her last name is Walker. So this is the lone walk. And it just feels right or appropriate. Oh, poor guy. That I walk the path she walked. Towards our destination with my broken armor that I could repair and probably should. Especially because there's another behemoth up ahead. But we're here at the abandoned bog town, and her next tape is here. It's actually inside the Red Rocket truck stop. Right here. Should probably take these guys out first. Oh, good. I don't have to fight the behemoth. It's already dead. Yep. Sorry, I'm like my throat. I think I caught something at work. That's what you get for working with students who don't wear masks when they're sick. So from here, our next one is down south to the abandoned bog town. Right here on this table. Enola Walker's Story 3.
wanted to move to this shit town. Sorry if you found this and you live here. Mostly because you live here in this abandoned shit town. Don't mind me. I'm just mad that big scorch beast won't slow down long enough to just eat me in this big bag of bombs. At least she hadn't left me in the dust already. Although she could have. Oh, maybe I'm just a snack for later. Or she took a bite of me just for the taste. Too much salt, huh? Well, makes no never mind to me, as long as I can get close enough. No, she definitely knows I'm following her, just doesn't care. She circled back just now, like she was looking for me. Oh, I'm coming for you, even if you go halfway to hell. Even if this is a game to you!
Now we're continuing south. Oh, I've over encumbered now. Oh, there we go. Keeping along our road. Because for some reason the Scorch Beast followed the road. There is an underground path, but I already followed that when I did my full story. Or not the full story, it was when I did my Watoga video on Mayor for a Day. We've already done a video on Cranberry Glades, which are now the Sacrificial Glades, not Sacramental. And I still need to do a video on this walking the streets. This is a scene random encounter. This is actually a reference to Bully, Rockstar's Bully. There's a note somewhere where they talk about Jimmy, how Jimmy was trying to stop them from bullying people. Oh, there it is. Jimmy being the protagonist from Rockstar's Bully. We'll ignore that. Continue our walk. Our lone walk. It's kind of like the Lonesome Road. It's actually more like those holotapes from Fallout 3 that you follow. They're at randomized locations and you gotta find them all. I do like these holotape hunts. There's only the 2 in Fallout 76. Oh, cave crickets. I don't waste time on cave crickets. AMS! AMS owned Quarry X3. Oh, hi. So we're nearly to Watoga. I believe it's more this way. So you don't have to follow the entire main road, but it followed the road enough to lead her to the city of Watoga instead of just heading straight south. It's that one. It's right here. So she said she took her Kims with her because she got bit, and she made her way here to the outskirts of Watoga. So we'll go ahead and loot her Kims. Then we'll listen to her fourth part of the story.
She finally stopped long enough to maul a mirelurk, but didn't eat the damn thing. Not like she did my dogs. She just chewed it up and spat it out just like she did me. like we're a chocolate sampler or something. I got pretty close before she took off again. I swear, she's got no eyes in that great ugly cauliflower-looking head of hers. She's staying to the side of Watoga instead of going in. Maybe she doesn't like the taste of tin cans. The mirelurk and myself are just following after her wake like a couple of ducklings. I think I'll call him Dave. Dave doesn't seem to care none about attacking me. Ate up his own nest like a hog in the pantry, though. I mean, I can even touch him, and he doesn't do nothing but stare. I found some more cams, but it's getting hard to keep going. My eyes and ears are bleeding, and I'm hearing and seeing things that aren't there. Hell, I'm not sure that Dave is really here. Except when I'm downwind of that stink. Nobody's imagination is capable of that.
So, now she has a friend, a mirelurk named Dave, that oddly enough is no longer hostile to her. Kind of get into that once we get to more of her holotapes. Oh, hey, I still need to do this too. It's an unmarked quest. Because it's a little odd what we're about to find out. And if you've played the main story, you should already know the gist of it. I think I'm going to have to server hop because there's nukes over there. I don't want to be taking radiation the entire time I'm doing this. Hello. Okay. This is an assault encounter hotspot, I believe. So it's ghouls fighting mirelurks. Yeah, I'm gonna get close to the train yard, and then I'm gonna hop so I can hopefully get a server that does not have a nuke going down right over here. So from where we left off, we're going to be heading towards Fissure Site Prime. I haven't done any videos on flooded train yard. I guess I shouldn't make any comments because those comments will be in the video. So no, I won't say anything. We're just going to pass through. Nothing happened. We're not even here. Excuse me, guys. Just on our way. Find the Scorched Mother. Okay, well, there's a Scorched Beast over there. Oh, here's a downed vertibird. With Brotherhood people next to it, I believe. Initiates. lot of cranberries. Oh, and some scorched. We've already come through here because it's part of the main quest. Achieve one of the transponders, and there's a scorch beast. Directly in front of us, and that's probably going to yank her attention. Its attention. Is a tent, and that tent has the next holotape. Maybe it'll give more information as to why Dave killed his own Mirelurk friends. Oh, gonna have to fight her. I absolutely hate fighting Scorch Beasts because they fly away and they run away all the time. Who is shooting me from the back? I don't like enemies that run away from you. Is that... Oh, good, it landed. And it's stuck on the gate. Don't leave, you freaking... Okay. The other issue is, once I do kill it, it's just going to spawn another one. Oh, I love when it doesn't register flamer damage. That's cool. Oh, there's a second one here. Yay, because I'm also trying to get this done before they launch another nuke over here. But now I gotta fight 2 Scorch Beasts. And my main damage comes from my flamer that's not registering because they did something to the hitboxes on freaking Scorch Beasts. Or are you leaving? Okay. I mean, if you're leaving, I'm good with that. Because I just want this holotape. That's all I'm here for. It's right here. Just gonna take it. I'm gonna leave so that I can listen to it. Don't. No. Oh, come on. I'm about to repair my weapons here. I did say, oh, I should repair my armor, and then I didn't. Because I'm stupid. So eventually she'll leave. It'll leave. And then I can listen to this holotape. There she goes. Don't put holotapes in aggressive locations where you can't kill the enemies. I mean, I can, but they run away. They're the most annoying thing to fight. Because not only do they run away, they fly when they run away. It's not like a mole rat or a rad scorpion that stay on the ground when they run away. I don't like them. At least in Skyrim, you can knock them out of the sky. Enola Walker, number 5.
I think everybody's dead in Watoga. Aside from the bots. I'm dead too. Just too dumb to stop walking and breathing. At least we got each other. Right, Dave? It's hard to think straight, but I saw her circling over this pit 1 minute and gone the next. My guess is she went in. What do you think? Dave is following me now that the Scorch Beast went below, but he is about the worst replacement dog I've ever had. I have to try to find my way down there. I have to keep up with her. If you find this, and you don't know well enough, you need to get the hell out of here, Joan. And I'm not kidding with you, neither.
Just don't know who Joan is. She said all of her kids were dead and her husband was dead. Now we're back to normalcy. I'm not wasting my time on YouTube. I'll just sidestep those. Because we're headed in to the glass cavern. It's right over here. Which we've already gone through. Because it's part of the main story. Fortunately, you cannot just use the back exit. Unless they finally fixed it. But there's an elevator at the end that you use to exit. I can't believe this dude came in here with a baseball bat to take out the Scorched. But they didn't know that the plague spread through physical contact because they refused to work with the responders. If you've played the main story or watched my playthrough, I explain the entire point of the game. Paranoia, post-war paranoia, prevented the factions from working together as a team. They all tried to do their own thing. They all tried to screw each other over. And that's why they all inevitably lost. The Overseer says it herself in one of her holotapes. That if they would have just worked together, they all had the resources to beat the plague. They just didn't want to work together to beat the plague. Well, they did want to beat the plague. They just didn't want to work together. That machete? Probably dropped that machete. Not us. You just grab just the ammo. There needs to be a grab just the ammo option. Oh. Bad news. That's why I went in there, was to see if there was any other Radaway and Rad-X. I didn't really care much for the Scorched or killing them. And that's accident. Not why we're here. So I'll probably just bypass all these other Scorched now that I've gotten my chems done. Yeah, there's a lot of Scorched here. Has this always been here, pointing at these two things? Oh, wait, this is the back wall. I don't want to go this way. Also, because there's another Scorched down here, and although she's grounded, I still don't want to bother fighting her. I'm here to see a holotape. That's it. Why are you not Scorchified? Should be. You guys coming here to get Dave? Maybe they were coming here to get Dave. Actually, I don't know. Does the Scorch respawn? The Beast, I mean? Or is it only here during the story? It respawns. But I've got no patience for it. I'm where I need to be. In this final room. Oh, I just need to figure out where it was. I believe it's, yep, it's over here. Enola Walker's sixth story, or story number 6. That's what she was carrying with her. A backpack with one pulse mine in it and some gunpowder. No, it's randomized. Let's go ahead and listen to the conclusion of her story.
I had to drop my bag. It's too heavy. All this for nothing. He couldn't even avenge my boys. It's not alone down here. There's smaller ones like me, like Dave. They don't do nothing but stare. They're waiting for me. My skin's bursting. Burning tight like a shroud. I miss you guys.
So she became scorched. That's why Dave was not attacking her. Because Dave also became scorched. And that's why the Mirelurk Queen, or not Mirelurk Queen, the Scorch Beast Queen didn't care that she was following her. She was following her back to the nest, or back to her home. Oh, this T-posing skeleton. Oh, and an Easter egg here for... It's like some kind of board game called Plö. Yeah. She was being scorchified, and she said she was hearing voices and hallucinating, and she was just accepting the pull of being brought back to her hive, brought back to her home. I think it'd be kind of cool, though, if they had a random encounter with Dave and Enola. Just two scorched walking around. That's it. That's the end of her story. You just get here. You don't find her. I mean, you don't find her skeleton. You don't find her. I guess it's probably assumed that this was Enola. This one Scorch that was in here. They could have named it. Well, she was probably killed by the Brotherhood when they raided the place. Yeah, that's it. She became scorchified. Oh, yeah, and I was going to say. So, she claims she was... she was bit or eaten? And that the Mirelurk was bit or eaten. But that's not how scorchification happens. The Queen just has to, like, breathe on you, right? Because anytime you see it happening, and you can actually witness scorchification happening on enemies, if you go to an enemy location and then a Scorch Beast flies over it and it does the little echo location thing where it shoots the blast, you can watch as the animals or the creatures there become scorched. It doesn't work on humans because obviously we created the inoculation. But if they shoot the echo blast at any kind of animal that's not human, or a ghoul, because ghouls are also immune, they will turn into scorched. I don't know if it's any attack, but I have seen it happen with the echo blast. Go ahead and ride this out. So that's it. That is Enola Walker and her own lonesome road. To the end. Oh, look, now those two Scorch Beasts are just gone, meaning I could have just walked over and gotten the holotape. No, they're still here.